how do you create a good assessment of your SAP PI PO landscape before you're doing a migration. When we work with customers on the PI to CPI migration with our automation tools, we often run into challenges that we need to define. And this could be something that we have found out that there is a dependencies on the imported archive, and then we need to improve our report to also contain this. And this is good because then we can improve the report, making it easier for everybody to work with these things. But it does require a go through with our development and just takes much more time, and want to make it much easier to create rules in a generic way. And this is why we came up with tagging rules. Tagging rule is a way where you can go in and create specific rules for your scenario. So let's say we want to check for message mappings that are using parameters. We'll write it. No, we'll just be using the same one. The tag should be fairly simple. It is 10. The platform is on PI. For PI, we can select our PI agent we will be using for it. It is, so here we have all the different types that we can use. It is not all the objects that will go into the assessment report, but we'll try to get most of them. And then for some objects, we can go in and we can select whether or not we want to use the internal or the external payloads. So for message mappings, let's see if I can find it. It is called mapping 1. It is in this one namespace here. And so here we can see that the message 1 has all this blob data, and we can then extract that and also do queries in that one. So it depends on your specific goal and what you want to check. But here I know that under the container we have this element called ownID, and this is the parameter. So I'll create a simple XPath for that. That container element is present. We could probably define it in a little better way if we wanted to. Let's see here. Oh, that's one too much. So we can then test if it works. So it found a match, and if we then just remove it to do a negative test, we can also test and see it did not find a match. So that's good. We just say, okay, let's apply this context. No, that was 3. We did not need 3. And then we can say message mappings for parameters can be difficult. Use FIGAF. Alright, so FIGAF migration tool does handle this and enable you to set all of the parameters correctly. Okay, so now we have defined this parameter for it. And we can see it's down here at the bottom, and we do not have any objects for it. We can then process the query to find out all the different objects that exist for this. And we now see that it has been completed, and we have found that there are 17 objects for this. We can go in and see all of these objects, and all of these objects would then be using parameters. If we then need to go into our assessment and go and plan this, we select generate report, what data we want to have with for this. So here we have the report that is being generated. We can then go and we can see, okay, here on the receiver side here we have all the tags here that has been added. We can see that there's one here that is called message mapping with parameters, and if we go here we can also see that there is actually a parameter for this. This is an RFC lookup that is being used as this parameter. This makes it a lot easier when we're going through this report to check what is being processed here, what are the parameters, what's good, what's bad, and this just simplifies the full process of getting everything sorted out. I hope you like this function, and you can see the benefits of how this can simplify your life with the migration. And we have also started publish some of the rules that we have found that could be a problem for the migration and how to resolve these things. We will be continuously working on enhancing this, making sure that all the requirements that you need for your migration really works. So yeah, try it out and see how it will be able to analyze your current migrations. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.